Hello, we are Tavon and David from TD Adventures. In today's video, we will be answering questions about our 2024 Pleasure-Way OnTour 2.0. We picked up our RV on October 24th, 2023. So far, we have driven about 13,000 miles in about 3 months. The questions in this video are from fellow Pleasure-Way owners, Kathy and Sean, Robin and Jerry, Julia and Tom, Wil and Denise, and Barbara and Ben. Let's begin. First question. Julia and Tom asked, how do we like the bigger batteries? We love having the bigger batteries. Robin and Jerry asked, how long do your batteries last? We went from 200 amp hours to 600 amp hours in our new RV. Before, if we went to bed with 100% batteries, by morning we would be as low as 30%. With the bigger batteries, we now wake up to around 80%. So awesome. Julia and Tom asked, how do we stay cool in the RV in the summertime? We stay cool in the RV by running the AC off of the batteries. We love that we can run the AC whenever and wherever we want. For example, we would hang out at the beach during the cooler temperatures of the morning and in the evening. When it is over 90 degrees during midday, we would chill in the RV in the parking lot with the AC on. Julia and Tom asked, how long do the batteries last when using the AC? Wil and Denise asked, how does the 600 amp hour battery hold up when you're using air conditioning? Does it get you through the night or the day? Or do you have to use the generator when you may not have planned to? We can run the AC using batteries all night. The batteries can last between 6 to 8 hours without running the generator. During the day, when it is really hot, over 90 degrees, the batteries will last between 4 to 5 hours. Kathy and Sean asked, has the larger battery changed how you travel? Yes. Before, with smaller batteries, we had to stay at campgrounds a lot to plug in and run the AC, especially on really hot and humid days. If we didn't plug in at campgrounds, we had to run the generator a lot. Even though it is a quieter generator, after a while we do get tired from listening to it. With bigger batteries, we feel so free. We no longer have to use campgrounds as we travel. We find that we boondock or dry camp more. We are saving a lot of money from campground fees. Kathy and Sean asked, has the smaller trunk area been an issue? No, it has not been an issue for us. Robin and Jerry asked, how have you found space for the items you stored in the garage that is now lost to batteries? We now strap almost all items onto the bed frame. A few items like the shovel or snow scraper we now store in the tall cabinet. Before picking up the RV, we thought we might need to do an L-track storage system like what Walter and Betsy have, or get a roll-off storage mesh like what Cindy has. We are all set now that we strap our cables and hoses to the bed frame. Robin and Jerry asked, do you notice a difference with the all-wheel drive? Wil and Denise asked, do you notice any change in the way the all-wheel drive travels as opposed to your previous two-wheel drive model? Kathy and Sean asked, how does it drive? What's the road feel? We thought the Ford Transit rear-wheel drive we had before drove well. The all-wheel drive that we have now drives even better. We love how it feels on the road. It's smooth, and we can feel it grip or hug the road. We feel safer with the all-wheel drive, especially when it is raining or snowing. Wil and Denise asked, if given a choice, would you get two-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, and why? we would choose all-wheel drive. There is a saying, you don't miss what you don't know. Now that we know how it feels to drive all-wheel drive, we truly love it. We won't go back to two-wheel drive if given a choice. Wil and Denise, Robin and Jerry asked, what kind of mileage are you getting with the all-wheel drive RV? Is there a reduction in mileage, and is it noticeable because of the all-wheel drive? We used to get between 19 to 20 miles per gallon on the highway with the two-wheel drive. Now with the all-wheel drive, we get around 17 miles per gallon on the highway. We got 20 miles per gallon once with the all-wheel drive, but that was a very rare occurrence. Wil and Denise asked, because you are discharging the batteries more using the air conditioner or other appliances, does the solar legitimately help recharging them, or is the solar capacity too small? The 200 watts of solar is insufficient to charge the batteries. On sunny days, the 9 amps coming from the panels zero out the base power consumption of the RV, at best holding the battery charge steady. From Kathy and Sean, any Ford issues to date? Only one. There is a rear camera recall. The backup camera can malfunction and fail to display the rear image or cause the left or right side images to gray out. All are part of the Ford 360-degree camera package. Barbara and Ben asked, did you notice any improvement in insulation in the vehicle? Yes. Compared to our previous RV, we noticed the bathroom does not heat up as quickly in direct sun, and the RV feels warmer longer when it gets cold outside. We learned that Pleasure-Way switched to using 3M Thinsulate insulation in all models starting in 2022. Our previous model was a 2021.5. This leads us to what Barbara and Ben said about the thermometer being located above the sliding door, where the temperature is either very hot or very cold. We don't have a suggestion as to where the thermometer should be. To localize the heating at night when we are in the back of the RV, we want to block off the front cab area. Our solution, learned from Cindy, is to hang up this curtain using a tension rod, just beyond the temperature sensor. We selected a thin blackout curtain for its light weight and ease of pulling out of the way during the day. This curtain keeps the cold air at night in the cab area, away from the thermometer, and keeps the warm air in our now smaller living space. We also leave the bathroom door open to keep it warmer in the winter months. We rotate the heater vent to blow upwards. In our previous RV, we did not realize that the vent rotated, and so it always pointed down, roasting our feet. To further prevent the heat from escaping, we put a cover on the ceiling fan. Do you like the new cabinet style? Yes, we do. We like the light color. We do miss the handles to hang our fan. This is where we hang our fan now. Do you feel like there's more space in the upper cabinets since they're bowed out? Yes, we do think so. We can stuff a few more items in, especially in the middle section. About the TV and sound system. We seldom use the TV in our previous RV, as setting up the digital channels each time we stopped was a hassle. We have connected an Apple TV to the TV, and now we use the TV and sound system every day. We learned that in 2022, Pleasure-Way added heating pads to the batteries. If the batteries go below 32 degrees, and then you attempt to charge the batteries via shore power, the generator, or the chassis alternator, the heating pads will be used first to heat the batteries up to 32 degrees before allowing the batteries to charge. Have you noticed if the heater by the batteries makes it warmer under the bed? No, we did not notice. Do the batteries have Bluetooth connectivity so that your phone can monitor the temperatures underneath? There is an Ionic Blue battery app that can be used to monitor battery parameters. When connected, this app shows both batteries and the same parameters that display on the Spider control panel. A wish from Barbara and Ben. The USB ports between the ottomans and the couch are in an inconvenient area. Can a 12-volt charger also be back there? To Pleasure-Way from Robin, Jerry, Barbara, Ben, Tavon, and David. Can we have more USB plugs, please? Can they be wherever the power outlets are? That is all for this video. Leave us questions for a future video.